It is such a beautiful day outside today. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it is a beautiful, beautiful Alaskan day in the fall. And dirty windows. I don't clean those. So, I have this research paper to do, and it's really frustrating because I have to been working on it for so long and the research hasn't even started. I'm doing what's called a forum analysis right now. And I'm doing a forum analysis for a journal called FemSpec, which is it's a journal. It's an interdisciplinary feminist journal, which I don't like already, the word feminist. It's just anyway, dedicated to critical and creative works in the realms of science fiction, fantasy, magical realism, surrealism, myth, folklore, and other supernatural genres. But the thing about it is like, I'm really stoked about the information that it has in it, so maybe I do like feminism. So, in order to do a forum analysis, I have to analyze the forum. The forum is FemSpec. In order to do that, I have to look at things like how the journal's organized, what kinds of things are in it, who's speaking, what are they like, are they undergraduate students, are they all like professionals in the educational blibbity blop that have their terminal degrees, and or I mean, I don't know. My professor seemed to think that it wasn't exactly like a scholarly journal, but it was like somewhere in between a scholarly journal and a journal that's for, I don't want to say the lay person, but the general public, I suppose. But I don't know if I feel comfortable with that. I think that she thinks that it's not a scholarly journal because it's science fiction, fantasy, magical realism. And the thing about it is like, I'm supposed to be doing analysis of this forum, which is perfectly fine and understandable, and it seems like it would be a journal that I would love to be published in, of course, but not that I've been published before, nothing serious. And I don't expect to be published. I'm not trying to like get a big head or anything, but it's just that when you're starting to be a part of some kind of a discourse community, as we call it in my class, you have to understand what they're talking about. You have to be a part of their conversation. You have to understand the things that they have been saying and respond to it. It's a conversation. It's not just, hey, this is a place where you can put your words and they're going to be printed and people are going to read it. That's not how it works. It's more like, oh, well, what people have been saying about, let's say, magical realism has been published in a journal such as FemSpec before, considering the fact that it's dedicated to supernatural things and such. Now, the problem is that I don't even really like the words magical realism. I mean, I understand where they're coming from. It tries to pit two ideas one against the other. You have one idea about this is outside of the realm of empirical research. It's mystical. I would rather call it mystical realism, but I don't like the term. But anyway, we're just going to call it, this is the magical part. The magical part is the stuff that isn't a part of our real world. Okay? Well, at least according to scientists in the Western worldview. Magical. Then you've got realism, right? Opposite? According to whom? Thing about it is like the way I'm looking at it is that all science really is This realism, this science, this empirical research is just looking at the world the way it really is. This magical, mystical thing that happens. It's a way of looking at it. So everybody keeps trying to say that they're polarities of belief, but they're not. Just because they're mutually exclusive doesn't mean that they don't exist at the same time. That's what the words mean, but it's bullshit. Anyway, point being is I can't disagree with the terminology because I'm not a part of the discourse community. I'm not a part of it. I'm not published. I don't know these people. They don't know me. But I love looking at a mystical world. And they have Jewish issues here. So cool. It doesn't say Jewish stuff, but they have published some works. I'll check back and talk more about it later. Anyway, point being is, so far, I have written, an appendix talking about my research considerations and what kinds of materials I'm going to be using, where I'm going to go for my research, how I'm going to go about this research, what kinds of things am I going to be looking at, what do I consider evidence, what does the community, this is a part of the forum analysis, is what does the community consider to be evidence and information. Anyway, so I did the appendix so far. The appendix was 7 pages. Now I'm doing a forum analysis. The forum analysis is going to be at least 4 pages. And I haven't even really started on the research for the paper yet. I'm frustrated. I can't do everything as fast as she wants me to do them as quickly. My bad, moo-moo, adverb. She feels like I have to do everything half-assed if I do. But whatever, it's all about getting it done, right? Makes me sick. I'd rather do it right, but there's really not the option. So that's where I am. I feel like I'm done with school. I'm frustrated and exhausted, but what are you gonna do, right? It's 7 o'clock. I have to go to bed by 9, and somehow I have to get this done. A whole form analysis. I have to analyze 12 articles in 2 hours. 12! I haven't even read them. I'm not going to have time to read them. What am I supposed to do? And this is the nature of the assignment. I guess I can look at the abstracts. For fuck's sake! So I went to the website, and I looked at what they're all about. And I've got some information about what their focus is. It's multicultural. It is published once every 2 years. Is that what biannual means? Biannual? Is that once every 2 years or twice every year? Stupid words. They're in the process of getting posted on GenderWatch database and libraries. They're in a database in my library, but I can't seem to remember what database they're in off the top of my head, but it is called Wilson Select Plus Advanced Search. Whatever that is. I don't even know. I would like to have enough time to read these things, to read the articles that I'm supposed to be looking at to help give me a feel of what the journal is about. So I suppose I should make time for that? Do it tomorrow? I'm just so tired. And the sun's going down, and that doesn't help. So that's it. That's where I am with my research, if anybody cares. I care, but meh. So wish me luck. And I'll just keep making videos about my research project. It could be helpful, right?